So let's be real. Life gets busy, but your health, that should never be on the back burner. As y'all know, I've been getting more into working out, and working out isn't just about looking good, it's about feeling good mentally, physically, and emotionally. Exercise boosts my energy, it reduces stress, sharpens my mind, and also continues to build my confidence. It's almost like therapy. I've learned a long time that your body is the only place you have to live in. Take care of it, move it, and respect it. See, this day and age, it's kind of easy to just sit still, but your body was built to move. Being active isn't just about hitting the gym, right? It's about getting your blood flowing, your heart pumping, and your mind recharged. Just 30 minutes of movement a day can improve your mind, your mood, help you sleep better, boost focus, and even fight off long-term diseases. So, as y'all might see in this video, you don't need a fancy routine, just move. But I figured a good person to call about this is my boy, D Dames. He's so active in his videos, and I figured he would give some great insight into how to stay active, what motivates him, and how you can potentially get active. Let's have a chat with him. I appreciate you for hopping on. I wanted to chat with you because I know in your videos, I see a lot of like fitness and health integrated into your videos. You be going ham in that gym. Got the bands, the elastic bands, and everything. So
that's lit though. I like the video topic. Okay.
So yeah, first question for you is really just more so understanding like, where did you feel like your fitness and health journey started? Like, was it, because I know you're into sports as well, was it like as you got involved in sports, or was it just a point where you like, you know something, I want to make sure that I'm active, moving in my life, things like that? So what really sparked you to start taking your fitness journey serious?
So I think like it's two separate things. So my fitness journey started young. Like my grandmother was an athlete, my grandfather was an athlete, he played football. And my mom was like very athletic. She used to like run. So like me and her, when I was little, we used to run together. And that's how I got started in track and field when I was in like elementary school. And then from there I started playing basketball, and like I just always was active. But my health journey didn't start until like 2023, where like I was always active, but I wasn't really like taking nutrition and like living a healthy lifestyle the right way. Like I was still like eating like the BS and like not eating great. So fitness started really early, but the health started later in life in my later 20s.
Gotcha. So what do you feel like is the most challenging part for you to stay consistent? Because I feel like a lot of people want to get involved with like working out, running, whatever the case may be, but then along the wayside they start to fall off. So like what makes you stay active and consistent?
I think I ain't gonna lie, I struggle so much with being consistent, like so much. I think now it's a couple things that keeps me consistent. One is like listening to my body. When I was inconsistent, it's because I was trying too hard. I was trying to force it, and then I would burn out. And a burnout would lead me to like take longer breaks than I needed to, or like just like be too tired to start. So now I'm more smart in terms of how I'm managing my energy and my body. Like if I'm too tired to push it today, I'm gonna take that day off, because I know the following day I'm gonna have the energy to push through. So it's about like listening to my body. And honestly, bro, it's like not the most healthy, but like I engage a lot in like negative self-talk, where it's like, all right, bro, you being a bum today, get up. Get your ass up. So like it's kind of like I be forcing myself a lot of the times. Like it's not second nature. I gotta like really remind myself on a daily basis, like lock in. Like you got goals. Like you don't get, my favorite quote is, you don't get something from nothing.
You know, that's good though, and I'm glad that you were authentic in saying that, because a lot of times, especially like of course I'm a viewer of your channel, I'll be like, dang, they would be up at that gym every day, ain't it? But it's good to see like you like, yeah, it's a challenge, because like you said, sometimes it's a challenge pushing yourself. Shoot, my challenge is if it's raining outside. When it's raining outside, the last thing I want to do is go to a gym. I just want to be in the house. So I do appreciate you for saying that. Another thing that I've seen people, I wouldn't say complaining about, but guess they would say is challenges is like finding out what type of activity works best for them. So like I know you go to the gym, you do a little calisthenics as well.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Like calisthenics and like resistance bands. Like I used to lift a lot thinking like that's what everybody lifts. You feel what I'm saying? Like so I had the dumbbells, I had the kettlebells and the barbells and all this other stuff, but like that didn't necessarily work for my body, especially as I got older because I had an ACL surgery, I had an Achilles surgery, and the main thing when you have injuries to your body is you want to be mindful of like how much weight you're putting on because now your joints and your ligaments are like they can't hold as much weight. So I've really adapted my workouts to fit more within my body, which is why I prefer like resistance bands and the calisthenics, just like my body weight and like maybe 10, 20, 30 pounds more using the resistance bands to build that strength. And yeah, I think like just adapting the workouts to like what your body needs is way better than trying to force a regimen that, you know, we think we got to do or we saw online somewhere. But it's a process, like figuring that out. Because like now I've got my routine, but it took me years to figure out what works for me.
For anyone that's, you know, trying to get active, you know, trying to be consistent, what would be some advice you would give them to start their journey and keep it going?
I think the main advice I'd give is like, because I feel like when we view fitness, we view it like people like jumping high or like muscle heads or like tank tops, like the aesthetic of it. But like when you really break it down, it's like your body is so important. And I have this perspective because like, again, I went through surgery. Like I've been in a position where I couldn't move and I realized like, yo, how important it is, like your mobility. And then when I was recovering, I was struggling like going upstairs because I didn't have the strength in my legs to really like push me upstairs. So like when you working out, when you working on your body and fitness, like especially as you get older, it's just like it keeps you able to like move and do the basic things and like just live life again. When I couldn't walk, I was like, yo, or didn't have the strength in my legs, I'm like, yo, it's actually like outside of like looking good and like just doing this to do this, like there's a functional purpose, like to be able to move your body and have strength. So I think that's my number one thing. Like just, you don't know how important it is to have that strength. And then second, like I'm a proponent, if you want to look good, I'm a proponent, like you gotta put the work in. Like man, like my face used to be a little chubby before, which is crazy. Now it's like I'll be looking back at old pictures like, nah, hold on, I should have been running because I so you know it's a little bit of a little vain, like kind of like but that stuff matters though. Like confidence matters. Like when you in a gym and you pushing yourself and like you stay consistent, like I feel like you build confidence in yourself because like you're doing the hard thing and you're keeping the promises you make to yourself. So I feel like if anybody got like low self-esteem or trying to build confidence, it's not that the gym, it's not like lifting the muscles and your body creates that confidence. It's the you sticking to your word. And like the gym is just the easiest way to attach that, because like I said I'm going to the gym 6 times a week. I've been there 6 times now. Like I know like I can keep the promises I made to myself, and I think that just bleeds into other areas. Now I'm more confident doing this, doing that, because that was my experience. The gym just kind of like being consistent there like led to me being consistent in other places. And they say like the way you do one thing is how you do everything. So have you done like intermittent fasting before?
I have.
I think that is actually the biggest difference in my workouts and my nutrition. Like I work out without like my first meal of the day isn't usually until like 1 p.m. So my workouts are in the morning. So I work out fasted. And typically if I do have a meal before 1, it's only fruit. And on the nutrition level, like I don't know if you ever like dealt with like brain fog or like just like you eat and like now you feel lethargic.
Yeah.
When I eat like real food or heavier food in the morning, that's when I get that lethargic feeling. And I just woke up, so damn, like I might as well go back to bed if I'm feeling lethargic. But if I eat just fruit, the fruit keeps me energized, makes me feel light on my toes. Like I don't know, it's something in the food, bro. Like I think eating fruit and keeping it light in the morning and then maybe a heavier meal at night is just better for your routine, so you have that energy and like you don't feel lethargic throughout the day. And again, like I think body weight and resistance bands, if you're like really new and don't know like how to do certain like workouts, is a great way to build strength early on. Because like you go to the gym and you try to lift at 50, you're cooked if you're like, damn, this joint is heavy. Like, but
Right.
body weight is a good way to start.
First off, shout out to my boy, David D. Dames. I appreciate you for coming on the channel, speaking life into my subscribers about getting active, what motivates you, things of that nature. Really appreciate it, my dog. Hey, make sure y'all go check out D. Dames if you haven't already. His channel is linked below. Before I wrap this video up, I do want to talk about today's sponsor, which is Yesoul. And Yesoul sent me one of their exercising bikes, and I've been loving it. One cool thing about the bike is it has multiple speakers, so the sound is impeccable. You can hook up your phone, you can listen to YouTube videos, you can cast your phone to the screen. You can also cast your phone to the screen and utilize the app so you can do workouts, which y'all probably saw me do a little bit earlier in this video. But I love that feature because it sounds so great. You don't really need headphones on unless you're not trying to distract anybody else in your house because the speakers are loud. And as y'all can see, the screen is pretty big. It's 21.5 inches and it also rotates, so you can get different angles on the screen. It doesn't have to be directly face up, so that's pretty cool as well. And you probably saw me turn a little knob. You can adjust the resistance, so you can have like a hard pedal, a soft pedal. You can make it easy or harder. That's very, very important because when you're working out, sometimes you want to challenge yourself. You want to feel the burn. Well, I will tell you, if you crank that thing up, you will feel the burn, I'm trying to tell you. So that's pretty cool with this bike. The bike is very durable. It doesn't feel flimsy. It feels very good. The seat is comfortable. And overall, I've been loving it. So I'm glad that they sent it. I'm glad that I have it to add to my home gym that I've been trying to build out. Get active, stay active, move around. Don't be lazy. Get out there. Start small. Walk around, shoot, jog, run, cycle, basketball, golf, whatever the case may be. Get out there and enjoy being active, because as you get older, the less active you possibly can be. So take advantage of these years while you're active and while you're able to do these things, because you don't want to live with regret, and you also want to stay healthy. You want to stay as healthy as possible. I try to preach that in all my videos. So get out there, get active, and I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'll catch y'all in this video. Peace.